Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Good day to you. Now we have finished 3 sections on our faith counseling. I hope you have some basic concept and foundation on how we conduct faith counseling in a sensible and rational and reasonable as well as educated approach, right? Because as you can see from the 3 sections, it is proven to you that yes, faith counseling based on some philosophy, some theories, and some concepts, etc. And at the same time, if you want to be a successful faith counselor, you've got to go through other disciplines as well. So in the last section, we have introduced you some technique in social science, in medicine, in law, in literature, etc., etc. And you can appreciate that, yes, there is a faith counseling, you've got to have a comprehensive basis, knowledge basis, in order to make a sensible apprehension of what faith counseling is. Why do we need to enhance our faith counseling content? Because if you conduct some fortune telling, which is the technical side of faith counseling, and whenever you make judgment, you have to base on some knowledge. Otherwise, you can't do it. You can't do it in a nice way, because if you can't make a good judgment, no matter what the technique provides to you, you still cannot draw a good conclusion to your clients, because you don't have some knowledge to back you up. As well as if somebody asks you how come you make some judgment and make some conclusion, you have nothing to say, because you have not come across all the basic foundation of faith counseling. That's why we offer you a hard approach in our introduction to your faith counseling. Okay, so after 3 sections, how about we go to a more relaxed way, a more interesting area, so that you can appreciate some of the essential and related elements of faith counseling and fortune telling in China. So today, from now on, we have 10 chapters in this section, and this section we call it 5 technique. 5 technique. Now, why is there 5 technique? Why we say it's 5 technique? Because why don't you say 6 technique, 7 technique, or 4 or 3? Now it's because of the Chinese insistence on the number 5. Because the number 5 in China, you have a special meaning. It's a special meaning, and it means the central. It means the central 5. So if you heard about some of the Chinese history, your time you hear about people mentioning the emperor. The emperor, who is the emperor? The emperor is the 9th and 5, the ultimate of the line, the number line and 5. 5 means central, the central of the country, central of the people, central of the institution, central of the culture, etc., etc. So 5 is carry a special meaning in China, and in today's section, there's a 5 technique. Chinese people use it to enhance their life, improve their health, and help other people, and as well as contribute to the well-being of the communities. So it is 5. What is the 5 major technique of Chinese people cultural practice? First, they call it the mountain. Mountain, how come mountain? It's not the river, it's not the sea. Mountain is not the mountain in its own right. In Chinese meaning, the 5 technique, the mountain, the word, it is come from Taoism. In Taoism, there are several departments, we should say, or maybe due to different philosophy, there are several branches in Taoism, just like Christianity, just like Buddhism, as well as Muslim. They all have different branches within the same religions. So mountain is one the branch of Taoism. Second is the medicine. Medicine you introduced last time. Third is they call the faith, which is faith counseling, the faith. Fourth is the judgment. They try judgment. And five, the fifth is called the face reading. The face reading. So these 5 techniques I've got to introduce you bit by bit in the coming chapters. And in this, before I round it up in these chapters, I would like to introduce reading in Chinese. You may find English translation in some internet portal, written by Professor Hong Fu Lin. He write a book called 五术津梁, which means an introduction to 5 techniques in China. In this book, they tell you the details about the 5 techniques. And if you're interested in that, you may go for it in Chinese version or in English version in some translated portals. Okay, so today we have introduced you and tell you in Chinese mindset we have to call the 5 techniques in our life. And in the coming time we introduce you further details about them. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.